Have you ever felt curious about what happens after death? Well, the ancient Egyptians sure did. And they had someone very special to guide them on that journey. Anubis, the god of death, mummification, and the mysterious world of the afterlife. Before we step into this fascinating story, make sure to subscribe, like, and drop a comment telling me which Egyptian god you'd like to explore next. And if you've ever dreamed of walking through the temples and tombs of Egypt, check out the links below for unforgettable trips to Egypt. Trust me, it's a journey you'll never forget. Alright, let's go back in time. Who was Anubis? Anubis, known to the ancient Egyptians as Inpu, or Anpu, is one of the most iconic gods of Egypt. He's always shown with the body of a man and the black head of a jackal. But why a jackal, you ask? Well, jackals were often seen around cemeteries, scavenging near the tombs. The Egyptians believed that Anubis, in the form of a jackal, protected the dead from both human robbers and wild animals. Instead of fearing the jackal, they turned him into a powerful guardian of the afterlife. And his black color? It wasn't random. Black symbolized the fertile soil of the Nile and the promise of rebirth. A fitting color for a god who watched over the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. The origin of Anubis. In ancient myths, Anubis is the son of the goddess Nephthys, and here's where it gets juicy. It's said he was fathered by Osiris, the god of the afterlife, or by Ra, the sun god, depending on the version. According to legend, Nephthys, disguised as her sister Isis, had a secret affair with Osiris and gave birth to Anubis. Fearing for her child's safety, she abandoned him in the wilderness. But Isis, the compassionate goddess of magic, found Anubis and raised him as her own. This explains why Anubis was so deeply connected to the royal family of the gods and to the rituals of protection. Anubis's sacred role. Anubis wasn't just a guardian. He played multiple essential roles in Egyptian religious life. God of mummification and embalming. Anubis was the patron of embalmers. Priests performing mummification often wore jackal masks to channel his protective power. He was believed to have embalmed Osiris himself, which is why he became the god of this sacred practice. Protector of tombs. Cemeteries were dangerous places, full of threats from both nature and humans. Anubis's role was to ensure the dead rested peacefully and were not disturbed. Guide of souls. Anubis led the souls of the dead through the complex underworld. He guided them safely to the Hall of Two Truths, where their hearts would be weighed against the feather of Ma'at, the goddess of truth. The great judge. In the Hall of Judgment, Anubis carefully weighed the hearts of the deceased to determine their fate. If the heart was pure and light, the soul was welcomed into eternal paradise. But if it was heavy with wrongdoing, the fearsome creature Ammit devoured it, ending the soul's journey. Anubis in today's world. Even now, Anubis remains a symbol of protection and justice. His statues stand tall in museums and temples, and his story continues to captivate historians and travelers alike. If you visit Egypt, and honestly, you should, you'll find Anubis everywhere, from carvings inside ancient tombs to the artifacts preserved in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Walking through the Valley of the Kings or visiting the majestic temples of Luxor, you can almost feel Anubis watching over you. Make sure to check out the link in the description to find some amazing travel packages to Egypt. Step into the world of the pharaohs, and maybe, just maybe, you'll feel the protective gaze of Anubis himself. Final thoughts. Anubis wasn't a god to be feared. He was a loyal guardian, a wise guide, and a protector of souls. He stood at the crossroads of life and death, making sure every soul found its rightful place. If you enjoyed this story, go ahead and like this video, subscribe for more fascinating tales from ancient Egypt, and leave a comment letting me know. And if you're dreaming of an adventure in Egypt, don't forget to check out the travel links below. Your journey to uncover the mysteries of Anubis awaits. Until next time, keep exploring.